So for Laboratory 6, we are tasked to create a program that will compute the grades for prelim. So for our prelim grade, we have the average of all requirements, which is represented by variable x, and then our prelim grade, which is represented by our variable y. Now for variable z, that is the grade that you accumulated for prelims. So for our first part here is our intro. Of course, you have to enter your surname, your grades and requirements, and then your prelim grade. Now, for the second part is where your grades would be calculated. And then the next part is our conditional if statement. So for the first set of if statements, we have our grade equivalent. So as you can see, um, per range of grades, we have the grade equivalent. So for example, from 97 to 100, we have a grade equivalent of 1. So for our next part here is our letter grade. So what this will do is it will show what grade letter you accumulated. So again, for example, you have your grade is in the range of 97 to 100, you will get a grade letter of A. And for our last set of if statements, we have the description. Now, again, for example, you got your grade is between 97 to 100. The description you will get is excellent. And lastly, for our output, um, it will display your surname, your grade for prelims, grade equivalent, grade letter, and grade description. And as for the program, I will try to run it. So first you will enter your surname. It doesn't matter if it's all caps or lowercase. And then enter your grades and requirements. For example, we have 90. And then your grade in prelim, let's say you have 56. So as you can see, the surname is displayed, your grade for prelims, and then your grade equivalent, the grade letter, and then grade description. Now, we can try it again. So for example, your name is Llanes, and then for our grading requirements is 90 and then 99 for the prelim grade, and it will calculate a grade of 93, grade equivalent of 1.25, and grade letter of A minus, and then a grade description of superior. So for our analysis, I can observe that programming a grade calculation involves implementing a simple yet important algorithm for calculating the average score of grade of a student. The program typically prompts the user to input the student's scores for each assignment or exam, calculates the total score or weighted average, and then converts it to a letter grade using a set of predefined rules or criteria. Programming a grade calculation can also help reinforce important programming concepts like data, types, loops, conditional statements, and functions. Additionally, it can provide an opportunity to practice good programming practices like code commenting, code readability, and error handling. And so, with that being said, I have learned the importance of planning and organizing the code before starting to write it. This involves identifying the necessary input data, the calculation formula or algorithm, and the output format. Planning ahead can help ensure that the code is well structured and easy to read and maintain. Furthermore, I learned that the importance of testing and debugging code. Running the code with multiple input values and checking that the result is valid while testing entails. Debugging is the process of locating and correcting mistakes or faults in code. Testing and debugging can assist in ensuring the ensuring that the code works as intended and is free of mistakes or unexpected behavior. Overall, programming a grade calculation can provide a valuable learning experience for both novice and experienced programmers, reinforcing important programming and mathematical concepts and good programming practices.
That's all. Thank you.